Hello everyone. I am Dr. S. Rajeshwari, Associate Professor of Economics, ADM College Parliament, Nagapattinam. Today we will see the important topic trade union. See, before that, what is meant by trade union? See, trade union is the association, one of the association, especially for laborers. So, trade union is a voluntary organization of workers. That is, employers formed. Why this trade union is formed means to protect and promote their interest through collective action. That is called the trade union. Say, there are different definitions for trade union. First one, that is according to Webb, it defined trade union is a continuous association of wage earners. What is the purpose means? For the purpose of maintaining and improving the conditions of their working lives. This is the first definition. And another one, according to Edwin B. Flippo, he defines labor union, or otherwise it is called trade union, is an organization of workers. For what purpose? To promote and protect, improve through the collective action. What are the collective action? That is related to social, economic and political interest of its members. Okay, this is the another definition. And also the trade unions have long played a pivotal role in advocating for workers' rights and responsibilities. And through this, we are shaping their labor policies and fostering or improving or developing the collective bargaining in various industries through the worldwide. Okay, so this it delves into the functions, significance and the challenges faced by the trade unions in contemporary society. Okay, and in historical context, the roots of trade unions can be traced to the Industrial Revolution. So, where workers faced harsh conditions and minimum, that is minimal rights. So, in early trade unions emerged to address the grievances of workers, such as the grievances related to low wages, that is minimum wages, and long hours of working and unsafe working conditions. Okay, these are all the grievances of the laborers. Okay, so over the time, these organizations evolved, becoming influential forces in labor relations and the societal changes. Okay, next, what are the significance of the trade unions? There are different significance or importance. The first one, the empowerment of workers. By organizing, that is workers collectively, the trade unions empower individuals to demand fair treatment, better wages. Okay, that is fair wage treatment and better wages for workers, and also through this we have improved the working conditions of the employees. Next importance, that is reduction of inequality. That means the trade union plays a crucial role in reducing income inequality by advocating for equitable pay and also benefits and opportunities, are given opportunities for all the workers. Next, social cohesion. That means they contribute to social cohesion by fostering, what way means fostering solidarity among workers and promoting a sense of community within workplace, that is within the workplace or industry, and also the broader the society. So another one. Next, another important this one, that is political influence, that is influence of political parties. So the trade unions often wield significant political influence. That means that is endorsing the candidates, lobbying for labor friendly policies and mobilizing the grassroots support for social justice causes. Next, what are the challenges facing the trade unions? See, there are different challenges. First one, globalization. Okay, so that means what? The rise of globalization has led to increased competition among the workers and also outsourcing and the job insecurity and the challenging the traditional scope and the effectiveness of the trade union. Next, advancement. That means advancement means technological advancement. See, the automation and the digitalization have reshaped the labor market policy and posing threats to traditional job roles and necessitating the new approaches to unions, organizing and advocacy. Okay. Next, legislative constraints. See, what is legislative constraints? See, it includes anti-union legislation, restrictive labor laws, and the employer resistance to pose significant obstacles to trade union activities and the growth in some regions. Particularly, it adapts only in some regions. Next, changing the nature of work. So, in gig economy, the temporary employment arrangements and the freelance work present challenges in organizing and representing workers who may not fit traditional union models. Next, it also negotiate agreement with the employers on pay and conditions, related to pay conditions, and through this the trade union can discuss the major changes to the workplace such as large scale and redundancy. Okay. Next, one, that is discuss the members' concerns with the employers and accompany members in disciplinary and grievances meetings, and for the laborers, we provide members with legal and financial advice to the labor committees and also provide education facilities and certain consumer benefits. What are the consumer benefits? That is discounted insurance. Next, what are the objectives of the trade union? The main objectives is to secure the better wages for the workers in keeping with the prevailing standards and also the cost of living in the country. Okay. Next, to strive for better working conditions for the workers and protect their members against or injustice of the employers, and also provide self-confidence among the workers, creating workers and a feeling that they are not simply a cognizant in the machine type of work. And it provides several welfare facilities. What are the welfare facilities? That is housing facilities, and provide medical facilities, and also provide the education and the group benefit schemes. So these are the welfare facilities for the employers. And through the labor union, it promotes peace in the industries, that is running the smooth industrial relations. And through the trade union, the collective bargaining is the main objectives of the trade union. That is, workers is to be in bargaining power. Okay. Next, to safeguard the interest of the trade or industry concerned with through the active cooperation or association with the that is with and participation in the management of the works. Next, how to achieve the objectives. Okay, that is the method of achieving objectives. First, mutual insurance. What is the mutual insurance? The trade unions establish a fund. They maintain such fund by collecting money from their members, that is trade union members. See, what are the fund? The fund is utilized. Through this fund, we utilized by the union in carrying out certain welfare plans for the benefit of the members. And also, that is the financially through this scheme, it improve the financially assist their members in emergency time. See, what are the that is contingency solo. That means that is emergency. It is, for example, accident, illness, or during the strike period. Next, methods of achieving the objectives is through the collective bargaining. So, it is the important method where trade unions and the representatives of management sit together and resolve their disputes or negotiate an agreement with the management for better working conditions and terms of employment, bonus, participation of management, and related benefits or other benefits. Next, legal enactment. See, it is a demand for the honest implementation of various provisions of different acts concerning them, and also offer some important suggestions to the government for amendment of the act. And wherever necessary, this is one of the methods for protecting the interest of the members, that is trade union members. Functions of trade union: representation of the employees and collective bargaining advocacy. See, representation, that is through the trade union, it serves as the voice of workers, representing their interest in negotiations with the employers and government bodies. See, through collective bargaining, they negotiate employment terms and conditions. The terms and conditions including wages, benefits, and working conditions on behalf of their members. Advocacy: the trade unions also advocate for policies that benefit to the workers, such as minimum wage laws, workplace safety conditions and regulation, and job security measures. Education and training, it is one of the important ones. They provide members with the educational resources and also the training programs through the skill development initiatives to enhance employability and job performance. Next, development of trade union. So, that is the first organized trade union era, that is 1918 and beyond. So, the labor union was established when, that is in the year of 1918. This is the first organized trade union in India, Madras. After the First World War, that is increased communication and better awareness of global players contributed to the development of the trade union movement. So, some of the important trade unions that Ahmedabad Textile Labor Association, it is formed in the year of 1917. All India Postal and RMS Association. So, the All India Trade Union Congress, it is the oldest trade union federation, was founded in the year of 1920 under the leadership of Lala Lajpati Roy and Joseph Baptista and N.M. Joshi and Diwan Chaman Lal. Okay. Next, what are the factors that influenced in the growth of trade union movement? See, the first, the high cost of basic commodities and the difficult living conditions, especially as a result of the war. It affected workers and also fueled the growth of the movement. Next, the emergence of the Home Rule League on Gandhian ideas and leadership and prevailing conditions prompted leaders of the day-to-day work and to address workers' rights. Okay. Next event at the end of the First World War, the establishment of the ILO, that is International Labour Organization, and the Russian Revolution also contributed to the growth of the movement. Next, post-era, that is the year of 1925, the emergence of divergent ideologies. See, this era saw an increase in militancy and revolutionary activities among the trade unions. So, the leadership emerged to moderate the movement and bring it back to the mainstream. Okay. Next, the AITUC. The AITUC means All India Trade Union Congress, broke away and forming the factions, that is National Trade Union Federation, that is NTUF, and All India Red Trade Union Congress, that is AIRTUC, which later merged again. Next, legislative measures such as Trade Unions Act 1926 and the Trade Union Dispute Act 1929 propelled the growth of trade union associations, allowing rights in exchange for obligations. Next, the challenges faced by the trade union after the post-independence era. There is only the limited availability of financial resources. What is the main reason? Due to the low membership fees and limiting their ability to mobilize financial resources. With this, the concentration in large cities and dominated by the organized sectors, that is rural agricultural labor is left out and not adequately given space. Although the unions have registered growth in membership, large numbers of laborers are not part of the groups. So therefore, thereby weakening their collective bargaining potentialities. Next challenges: dwindling the support base among the public post-liberalization. Next, weak organizational structure and the lack of clarity to deal with the different labor groups. And political ambitions and priorities of the leadership have trumped the concerns and the interest of the laborers, further weakening the bargaining power. And weakening the bargaining power, what is the reason? Due to similar fractions and easy influence by groups with a counter narrative and deriving a wedge among labor unions unity. And lack of unity, there is lack of cooperation among the trade unions or labor unions. It resulted the competitions for better share, which further puts them in a disadvantage to put forth their demands. And the main question arises from this recognition of the unions, where a favorable group may be given priority and that is silencing the genuine or major groups. Next, importance of labor unions in the post-liberalization era. So, after the liberalization period, the trade union play an essential role in safeguarding the collective interest of the laborers and drawing a fine balance between the investors' interest. And they play a crucial role in ensuring the adoption of ethical business practices. So the trade unions are instrumental in garnering and mobilizing support for the interest of the labor class. So they help in strengthening the collective bargaining capacity of the labor classes. And another one, cooperation among the workers. So through the cooperation, the trade union enable workers to come together as a powerful collective voice to communicate with management about their working conditions. That is proper communication to the management. That is management about their what? That is the working condition, safety measures, etc. Next, paid holidays. So the union won the right for the workers to have the paid holidays. And also next, higher wages, equal opportunities, and the protection against and better terms and working conditions. Next, that is parental leave. That is, it ensures better through the trade union. It develops better parental leave, and also to create job security and stability among the workers, and to safeguard the healthy and the safety measures provided to the trade union, and it also develop the legal support among the workers. Next, what are the obstacles to the development of the trade union? The main obstacles is the size of the trade union. It is one of the reasons. that is small size of the trade union. So this is not a healthy development of the trade union, because the small unions are not in a position to carry on collective bargaining power and also the negotiations effectively and maintain discipline among their own members and finance and the mutual benefit scheme. And next obstacle, limited membership. Okay. So the trade union in India are confined to urban areas and their total memberships forms a small percentage of the total workers. Okay. And even in organized sector trade unions are strong, a good number of workers do not join any trade union or labor union. Next, outside leadership. So in India, the trade unions are in the hands of outsiders. So the outsiders whose interests are always not identical with the workers, not say in between the workers. So the trade union have the lack of self-reliance, and the main reason for this outsider leadership is, the main reason is illiteracy among the workers. Next, low income of members and the meager funds. The low income and meager funds create poverty among the workers. So poverty and the slow saving capacity of the members hinder the growth of healthy trade union movement. Next, migratory character, that is move from one industry to another or one job to another. So the migratory character of Indian labor has proved a great hindrance in the development of the movement. So it creates, next, the illiteracy among the labor. So Indian labor is mainly illiterate and fails to understand the trade unionism. So they are easily exploited by their leaders for their own vested interest. Next, multiplicity of union. There are number of unions. That is the multiplicity of union. So there are more than one unions in most of the industries. The same industries, there are different unions. It is especially in India. Why? Because of various political parties involved in this reason. So political dominance over the workers and the multiplicity of union leaders. Next, political influence. So the different political unions have always been trying to capture the labor movement. All the central unions are controlled by the different political ideologies. The lack of unity, that is lack of cooperation among the workers. So Indian labor is not only illiterate and also financially background, but also divided on the basis of their caste, creed and religion, which prevent them to unite among the members, and the instability of trade union. In India, the trade union continue to be virtually strike associations. The trade union is always considered for the workers for the purpose of the strike association, and also expanding rapidly when a conflict or problems arises, but liquidating the equality with the same speed when a conflict arises is over. Next, attitude of the employers. The main attitude of the employers in India has been found to be hostile to the organization of trade unions. They always adapt all means to disrupt the activities and the unity of the workers. So it inducing the setting up of rival union, and also it being a popular practice with the employer. Next, faulty method of labor recruitment policies. So the system of recruitment in India is also defective one. It does not encourage the evolution of permanent working classes. So next, narrow outlook of the unions. The trade union never pay any attention to increase the productivity of their member. The narrow outlook of the unions could not attract the honest and loyalty among the workers. Next, what are the suggestions to improve or to measures to improve the trade union? The following suggestions may be offered to the trade union movement. First, one union, one industries. That means it will promote through this one union, one industry, it will promote a mutual understanding between the employers and workers, and also it ultimately reduces the conflicts between the employers and promotes labor relations better. Next, removal of inter-union rivalry by forming that is one central union. So the inter-union rivalry harm the interest of the worker. It comes in the way of settlement of dispute, disunity among the workers. Next, working class leadership. See, working class leadership instead of leadership of social and political workers. The outside leadership is the main weakness of the union. They are generally professional agitators and were often interested in using the workers as a pawn in their political game. Next, to make them understand their responsibilities. Each and everyone should understand the responsibility of their own. So, the forming their own policy by keeping themselves away from the political ideologies. Next, varied trade union activities for the welfare of its members. Next, strengthening of trade union. So, it is one of the important suggestions. That is, the trade unions are weak in their strength and finance. Next, improvement through this, the improvement in the finance of trade union should be made up from their internal resources. Next, attitude of the employees needs change. So they should realize that strong trade union is essential for the better development of the industry. Next, responsible for trade union leadership. So the leadership should have the full understanding of the constitutional and the legal rights available to the unions. Next, needs for comprehensive legislation for what? For protection and the development of workers' interest. Next, what are the advantages? See, there are different workers. There is advantages to the workers, advantages to the society, and advantages to the employees. First one, what are the advantages to the workers? See, first, it promotes unity among the workers. First one, that is merit. Next, increase workers' efficiency by improving the working conditions and make some changes in the employer's attitude and induce self-reliance and self-respect among the workers and maintain wages at uniform level in terms of actual economic value. Next, negotiate better with the employers through collective bargaining. Next, workers' participation in management. Next, what are the advantages to the employers? Next, that is through the industrial disputes are avoided. The industrial dispute must be avoided or may be solved through better solutions. Next, sense of responsibility and royalty development among the workers through proper counseling and collective bargaining. Next, advantages to the employers, protection of social resources and make best use of them by promoting social democracy and help in forming healthy labor policies. Next category, that is advantages to the society. See, the main advantages is putting viewpoint before the public to gain their sympathy and proposing government to enact better policies to protect and develop labor force of the country. Next, industrial development through good industrial relations. Next, what are the disadvantages of the trade union? So, some of the workers are misguided to achieve the political motives and objectives. Workers are misguided. Okay. Next, the trade unions are regarded, generally it is regarded as a strike committees. For trade union, this is a general opinion. The trade union means this only for the strike. Next, the conclusion. The main conclusion arising from these the points, the trade union continue to serve as a vital actors in advancing workers' rights and promoting social justice and shaping the future of work. Despite these, trade union facing numerous challenges, resilience and adaptability and a commitment to collective action, through that it ensures that they remain indispensable, that is important one in the ongoing struggle for labor rights and economic facts. Thank you.